All right, guys. So we're about to start a live stream right now for the people watching this replay or for the people watching the video at the moment, the live stream, whatever it is. We're gonna get started in a minute. The reason why I start doing these things like this is mainly because now that there's ads, I want to give people time just so we can get all caught up before we start off today's stream. So yeah, today is actually our second stream. This is the first time we do two streams in one day. The reason why is because earlier I did a Godzilla versus Kong a spoiler discussion, but today we're going to be doing another kind of live stream, so kind of be aware of that. And yeah, we're actually about to get started in a bit. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the sound behind me because I'm actually currently washing my clothes and I'm close to like a washing machine. So yeah, kind of just be aware. And for the people watching this replay, skip the video right now to 20 seconds so we can get into the video. And for the people actually joining us in the live stream right now, we're actually about to get started, but actually, I accidentally forgot to put the monetization on. Hold up. Why is it? Okay, there we go. And we're back, guys. We got some big things we got discussed. New Gods in the Trench have been canceled from DC. What does this mean for the DC? I don't know. Today we're going to get into it. And for the people just joining us today, we are in for some big things. Earlier today, we had a Godzilla vs. Kong spoilers discussion, but because of how many people weren't able to join the stream, I had to postpone it. I still have the video up. So if you're actually planning on watching it today or tomorrow or whenever, you can go back to that stream if you would like. And we already have a few people. I already see, okay, the numbers are now starting to pop up. So that's awesome. By the way, I don't know if you guys can hear the sound, but behind there's like a washing machine. And I'm right now washing clothes while I'm doing this. So if you hear like some noises, that's what it is. The good thing is it doesn't drown out my voice because I'm the closest to the microphone. But yeah, before we get started, my name is Isaac and I'm a fellow film geek. This is a channel for all movie fans, whether you like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, whatever movies you like, this is the right place for you. Because over here, all we do is talk about movies, and today we got some big news that we all got to discuss together, my dudes. And before we get started, for those joining us, actually, if you want to join our little film fan community, you want to be a part of these streams, or you just want to watch some great movie talk content, just subscribe and turn on notification bells. Over here on the channel, we talk about movies, movie news, and everything in the wonderful world of movies. So make sure all you have to do is subscribe and turn on the notification bells. Just be a part of it. And if you want to go ahead and support me on anything that's not YouTube, I actually have an Instagram and Twitter link in the description below. Follow us on @IsaacTheFilmGeek. I want to be more active on Twitter. On Instagram, I've actually gotten to meet a lot of my subscribers personally, or not personally, but I've gotten to talk to them. It's cool and amazing. So if you want to support me on my social medias, all you have to do is follow me there. And yeah, we're actually about to get started. Today's stream is actually going to be talking about the Trench and the New Gods films being disappointed. So we already got some people. We got the homeboy Andrew Casali joining us. Hey, dude. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Shout out to Andrew, by the way. He supports my channel a lot. So from what I'm looking at, everything should be good. For the people actually joining us in the stream, let me know if everything's working, whether it's the audio, whether it's what it looks like. But yeah, next comment by Nathaniel. I'm disappointed in myself. I haven't seen the black and white Snyder Cut yet. I've actually only seen like an hour of it, so I actually feel bad too. But that's mostly because recently I haven't had much time to watch the film. But I am planning around this weekend to watch the black and white version. But yeah, black and white Snyder Cut yet. I really haven't heard a lot about the New Gods and Trench movies, so I don't feel any way about them being canceled. They weren't really big things. Also, we're getting a lot of comments. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the stream, everyone. By the way, I'm going to take time, so I'm about to read everyone's comments. I can already see them. But yeah, the New Gods was announced years ago. There's very few news updates. The latest news update we got was actually back in 2019 when the director of A Wrinkle in Time confirmed that she was indeed going to work on this project. But now it's all been canceled. The Trench movie. The Trench movie was one concerning because after the success of Aquaman, they were already talking about the Trench movie. And I remember I was like, the Trench? All right. I don't know. But hey, look, I wasn't excited for the James Wan Trench movie that he was planning on. I was like, how can you be working on a Trench movie? but not a Superman movie. Like, come on, man. But hey, if James Wan had a good idea for the film, I'm all in for it. But obviously, we're not going to see it anymore. They've been canceled. Let me know your thoughts on all of this. Next time by Nathaniel. But it would have been cool to see Mr. Miracle and Orion. Heck yeah, man. There's a lot of news going on that the reason why New Gods was canceled was because in the Snyder Cut they showed Darkseid, and I feel like DC right now doesn't want to focus on anything Snyder related. They don't even want to slightly mention Darkseid. That's what the rumors have been. It's not confirmed. Nobody take that to the bank, but there's a giant possibility that actually was the case. But for years we've been all already thinking that. Like for the last 2 years, I've been like, yeah, they're not going to make the New Gods movie. Why? Because it seems like there's a low chance. They're not talking about it. There's no development. There's nothing. But you know, it would have been cool to see Mr. Miracle. That was one character. I want to see the Trench movie. I think there's also rumors that the Trench movie was canceled more because Walter Amato was like, what's the point of making a Trench movie? Let's just make an Aquaman sequel, which I actually think that's pretty smart from Walter Amato. But again, I don't know what the script for the Trench looked like. So yeah. Also, welcome Dennis to the stream. Hashtag restore the Snyders. Heck yeah, my dude. All of us. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. That's what I want to see. I want to see Justice League Part 2, Justice League Part 3. I want to see Ben Affleck's Batman. I want to see Man of Steel 2. Whatever it was that Zack Snyder intended on us to watch, that's what I want to watch. And this weekend, I actually want to watch the black and white version of the Snyder Cut. I like black and white. I don't know why, but I can't wait. It's probably going to be a great one. I just don't know when I'll be able to because this weekend I'm actually insanely busy. But if I have 4 hours to spare, actually just 3 hours because I already saw the first hour black and white. But yeah. Alex comments, the black and white version is completely the same. So if you heard there was an alternate scene, no, there isn't. That is true. There is not an alternate scene. There was a deleted scene that Zach actually today recently uploaded. That it showed like the Joker and Batman alternate, like what was an alternate version of what they were gonna say, and it was really, you remember that silent pause that they took when Batman said, "I will effing kill you," and after that. There was like a pause and Joker's just looking. And I think Batman in that new alternate scene, he grabs Joker's card and says, "This might come in handy." And then Joker starts saying a lot. I am so glad they went with the original scene they put in the Snyder Cut because I don't know, that silence, you felt the silence. But in this new alternate scene, which you can actually find on Instagram, there's Joker was talking and it felt weird. It felt weird. And I was like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that it's silent. But yeah. Next one by Alex, but it's very beautiful and black and white. And yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really nice. A lot of people are making fun of it for being too edgy, something like that. I think it looks nice. I think it looks cool. I think it's pretty nice. And yeah, by the way, this is our second live stream today. Which is funny, but yeah, Snyder released Joker. We live in a society scene recently. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I didn't get to see the full clip, but I saw a little bit of it, and I remember seeing something different. But yeah, for the people who want to see that, it's actually on Twitter right now. But yeah, wait, hold up. Message retracted. Whoa, and this is the message on Twitter. Zach released a deleted scene of the Joker just recently. Awesome, man. Also, it says here that you retracted the message, but I was able to pop it up here. But yeah, what I really want to talk about today is the future of the DCU, which is something I talk a lot about. And, recently got a new trailer for Suicide Squad. This new trailer, to me, is a better trailer than the one we first got. And it's funny because I went to go watch Godzilla vs. Kong, and when the trailer popped up, I'm like, that doesn't look like the trailer I saw. And I'm like, did they release a new trailer and I didn't know about it? And what I actually ended up finding out is that they were releasing that for Godzilla vs. Kong. And then yesterday they publicly released it. So I guess that's cool. So I got to see that trailer in theaters, and I thought that was cool. Personally, I'm excited for the Suicide Squad. I know there's a big division of DC fans. Half of them don't like it. Half of them like it. I loved it. I cannot wait to see James Gunn. To me, James Gunn made the best ever MCU movie, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy. To me personally, just my subjective opinion. So it is cool seeing him what he can do with the Suicide Squad characters. But yeah, we also obviously from the title and thumbnail, New Gods in the Trench got canceled, which didn't really surprise me. Didn't really surprise me that New Gods got canceled. The Trench, that one was something I was kind of relieved of. But again, I didn't read the script, so I don't know if it was going to be good or bad. But yeah, did you see the new Suicide Squad trailer? It came out yesterday. Yes, I did see it. Actually, to me, I saw it today, like the day before, when I went to go watch Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters. And I did not expect that. Wow. I don't get why that wasn't the first trailer they didn't release. I like the first teaser trailer, but I think this new one that they released was much better. Much better. But yeah, Caleb comments, did you see the Jon Stewart concert from Zack Snyder's Justice League? I actually have not seen it. I did see the Granny Goodness concept art that they released, I think, last night. That one I did see, but I have not seen the Jon Stewart. Actually, let me go ahead and find it right now. Hold up, guys. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly tweet out that I'm doing a live stream right now. So, just hang on with me, guys. All right, I gotta post this on Twitter that I'm doing a stream right now because that's what I did for Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, okay. Right now, I tweeted it out. I'm tweeting it out. Okay, so I put it out on Twitter. Now let me find the Jon Stewart one. Sorry for the people who were waiting for me to respond to their messages. I know Caleb just had something, but I want to find this Jon Stewart. All right, Jon Stewart concept art. All right, so where can I find it? Green Lantern comic book. I actually have not seen this. Is this the concept art? Hold on. Oh yeah, that actually looks cool, man. Hold up. I am trying to find it. Dang it. Now all right, so I saw a little bit of it. That looks pretty cool. From Jojo Aguilar. Oh, I actually did not see that. Oh, wait, is that Joker? Sorry, guys, I don't know how to screen record, so y'all can't see what I'm seeing. Huh, that's actually interesting, but that actually looks cool. I only saw the Granny Goodness one. That I did not know this. Thank you, Caleb, for letting me know about it. I probably wouldn't have known, but that actually looks cool. And I was gonna grab the camera and show you guys, but I'm like, hey, you guys can search it up later if you want after the stream is done. But yeah, thank you, Caleb, for showing me or for letting me know. Next comment by Caleb. I truly believe the Snyderverse will continue on HBO Max, and Jason Killar will make it happen. I hope so. I don't know about HBO Max because these big blockbuster movies are very expensive. But again, the Snyder Cut broke a lot of records. I think it gained like 60% more subscriptions for HBO Max. I know a lot of people watch the Snyder Cut. There's I think from an article I read, it said that the Snyder Cut was the most streamed thing ever on all streaming services. So there is that giant possibility. I don't know if they would be willing to put it on HBO Max because, HBO Max is not at the Disney Plus or Netflix level yet. But again, I could be wrong. Honestly, I just want to see the Snyderverse. Right now, I actually want to see the Snyder Cut in theaters, but sadly, my theaters are not playing it, which is a little disappointing. But yeah, hold up. I am trying to. Sorry, guys. I was getting a lot of messages telling me about. Typically, when I do streams, I like to ask people, on my Instagram, like, how does it look? Is everything well? And yeah, they kind of like monetize. They kind of like check out how my streams are doing. So yeah, that's actually why I look down on my phone a lot. That's what I was doing for Godzilla vs. Kong. I guess you could say those movies fell in the trench. Yeah. Oh my god, my stomach. Oh, my back hurts. Today I went to the gym. at 4 a.m. And right now I'm feeling exhausted. Like I was feeling really tired. And right now, like my back, like I've been trying to work out recently because I've been on a massive weight loss journey. But hey, that's not what we're here for. But right now I'm feeling like my legs and everything, they're really exhausted. But hey, I want to talk about movies today with you guys because today I have the ability to do that. But if they release a Snyder Cut in theaters near me, I definitely go and see it. Me too, man. If I found out my local theater was playing the Snyder Cut, you definitely know I'm gonna be there. I don't care how much they charge me. I don't care what. I'm gonna go in there, buy me some popcorn, buy me a soda, and go and watch my favorite ever comic book movie in my favorite ever theater. But yeah, I would definitely go. I would definitely. Andrew comments, I've been researching the Flash show, man. Wait, I've been researching the Flash show. Man, I love Reverse. Oh, you've been rewatching it. I love Reverse Flash. Him with Joker, Lex Luthor are my top 3 favorite DC villains. I love the Flash. He's not my favorite hero. My favorite is Batman. I actually really love the first 2 seasons of that Flash series. I love Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash is one of my favorite villains. My favorite villain of all time is the Joker. I don't know who would be my second. I guess I would put maybe like a Dark Side there, Brainiac, Lex Luthor. There's a lot of villains in the DC universe I love, but I think Reverse Flash is amongst the top. I don't know. It's tough, but I like the first 2 seasons of the Flash show. I really love the actor for Reverse Flash, who was Harrison Wells. Actually, I love him. I thought he was great. I will say though, I'm not the biggest fan of after season 3 of Flash. I remember it was at like season 4 that I gave up. I'm like, really? They're just doing the same thing over and over again. Like they kept saying, "Oh, I'm not fast enough, Barry. You need to go fast." It's like every single season is just Barry's not fast enough. Barry's not fast enough. Barry's not fast enough. Barry's not fast enough. Hey, did I forget to mention Barry's not fast enough? Barry's not fast enough. Hey, everyone, Barry is not fast enough. It's every single season. I'm sorry. I kept getting tired, but I will say I love the first 2 seasons with Reverse Flash and then Zoom. I love Zoom. Oh yeah, Zoom I would also put around my favorite villains. That's tough, favorite villains, but also next comment by Alex. Nolan just tweeted restore the Snyderverse. Actually, let me go quick search that up. Right now I'm going on Twitter. Christopher Nolan. I should follow him, so it should be easy. Christopher Nolan. Did he actually put it? Wait, does Christopher Nolan have a Twitter? What I'm getting is that he is supporting it. Hold on, man. Wait. I actually can't find it. The Lightcast podcast says he supports it. Oh, it says it's on Instagram. That's weird. Did he actually send copy films? Doesn't say he said it himself, but it wouldn't surprise me, obviously, since Christopher Nolan's a very close friend of Zack Snyder. I mean, he helped him a lot with Man of Steel and BVS. It's been said that Zack Snyder sees Nolan as a mentor, but it's actually from Syncopi Films on Twitter. It says #restore Snyderverse, which is the company that Nolan does work with for. From what it says, that yeah, he did support it. I don't know. I'd actually have to. I'd actually have to do some more research after. But I don't find it hard to believe that happened. But yeah. Next comment. I think the Flash show is pretty okay, but Reverse Flash and it was amazing. Yeah, he was my favorite villain in the whole CW Flash movie. Or not? Did I say movie? I meant show. Show. But yeah. Next comment by Alex. The Flash felt so repeated. They will introduce a video in the beginning of the show. Then midway, it will show it as a bigger villain. Yeah, they did that every episode. I remember season 3 was the downfall for me of the Flash season. I remember Flashpoint. The first episode was Flashpoint. I remember being excited. I was like, Flashpoint. I know this is surprising. My favorite characters are Batman, Superman, but my favorite ever comic book, all comic books, my personal favorite one has always been the Flashpoint. The Flashpoint has always been my favorite comic book of all time. And when I heard that CW was going in for Flashpoint, I was like, heck yeah, man. I want to see Grant Gustin. I love Grant Gustin in Flashpoint. Then Flashpoint happened. And look, I am someone who believes movies and comics are separate things, or shows and comics are separate things. And I want them to be different from each other. But the way they did the Flashpoint was so bad that I was like, really? This isn't the Flashpoint. Nah, man. Like, come on. Do some justice for the Flashpoint. And that's kind of how I felt about the Flashpoint. And then after that, I was realizing, oh, come on, the same thing. Barry Allen's not fast enough, so let's team. And then everyone knew Barry's identity. Everyone eventually figures it out. Like every single person figures it out. And it's like, what's even the point of having a secret identity if everyone figures it out so quickly? And then story-wise, it was the same thing. It was just, oh, someone's faster than Barry, so Barry's going to have to train himself. Oh, no, Barry loses his powers. Oh, no, there's a new bad metahuman every single episode. Oh, no, Barry's not fast enough. Oh, no. It's like, come on. You're eventually going to tire out the audience. But sorry about my little mini rant. I don't know. I get a little preachy about the past season 3. True, but it had its good days. Yeah, the first 2 seasons, again, I rewatched those 2 seasons a lot constantly. And I think they're the 2 best seasons for a comic book show. Actually, I would have to think. There's WandaVision now. There's Falcon Winter Soldier. By the way, Falcon Winter Soldier today, episode 3. I love that episode. I'm not the biggest fan of the first 2 episodes, but this 3rd episode really lured me in. I love this episode. I had fun with it, and I love seeing Zemo again. And I like Zemo a lot. I love the actor for Zemo. I forgot what his name is, but the accent and everything. I love Zemo. I really liked him. I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know if anyone's seen it here. But I really like this episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. But yeah. I meant rewatching. Sorry, typoizing. It's all right, man. I can't spell either. Rewatching Villain. I didn't notice I put video instead of villain. Wait, you did? Hold up. Let me see. They will introduce a video in the oh yeah, you did. And I didn't even read that. I just read villain. Holy crap, I didn't. I've never read Flashpoint, but I love the animated movie. Yeah, the animated movie I really love too. But the comic book, well, it's very similar. So you're not really missing out on anything if you watched the anime movie. But I remember as a kid when I read the Flashpoint, I'm like, dang, this is some dark, deep stuff. And, getting older, I realized it was my favorite comic book. And it's funny because Flash isn't my favorite superhero. Batman I like more, Spider-Man, Superman, Moon Knight. There's a lot more characters I like more than Flash. But the Flashpoint was my favorite comic book storyline. And so I have this deep connection to it. And so when I heard they're going to do a live action movie with Ezra Miller, I'm like, all right. Now I put a lot of pressure on Flashpoint because again, I have such a deep connection with Flashpoint. But hey, I hope Andy Muschietti gives us the best movie he can. I'm disappointed Ray Fisher will not be in the Flash film. That's something I was looking forward to, especially now with the Snyder Cut being released. Ben Affleck's Batman's coming back, and that's my favorite Batman of all time. So that leaves me very excited. I know it's gonna be a short cameo, but again, I don't care how many seconds there is. I just want to see Ben Affleck come back as Batman. Again, he's my favorite Batman character of all time. Or wait, I messed it up. Did I say Batman character? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I meant to say my favorite Batman of all time. And also Michael Keaton's coming back. That's another awesome inclusion. There's been rumors saying that he might not be in it. Uh, I don't know. I can't tell you what I know or don't know because I really don't know anything. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of. There's a lot of. There's a lot. There's a lot of things in Flashpoint that I'm excited for. I know Sasha Calle is coming in as Supergirl. It's gonna be cool seeing a new Supergirl. That's awesome. I didn't like the CW Supergirl show, so there's really no pressure for this new one, especially because she's a Latina. So I'm kind of gotta be proud for my fellow Hispanic, but all of that doesn't matter. But Flashpoint, we haven't had a casting for Reverse Flash. There was a theory, there was a rumor, not confirmation, but there was a rumor that we aren't going to get Reverse Flash. I'm fine with it as long as they have a good story. I don't mind, if it's Flashpoint or not, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm excited for this new Flashpoint film, and yeah, Zemo is probably my favorite MCU villain. I love Zemo. I wouldn't put him as my favorite. My favorite. This always comes as a surprise to everyone. This comes as a surprise when I say this. So everyone, be ready for my surprise. My favorite MCU villain. I'm truly telling you, this is surprising because anytime I tell anyone, they get really surprised. But my favorite MCU villain, and this is all villains including, is Michael Keaton's Vulture. Yeah, I know. You guys are probably like, what? What? I love Michael Keaton, and I wasn't expecting him to be too good. But I don't know. I love that Vulture character. My second favorite MCU villain is Thanos. I really love Thanos. Josh Brolin did him well. But Michael Keaton as Vulture. I loved his motivation. Because the thing is, he didn't even feel like a villain. He felt like he was just a guy who was trying to provide for his family. And I love that story. I always have a soft spot for villains that are sympathetic. And Michael Keaton's Vulture was very sympathetic. And I really like what they did with this Vulture. And I consider it my favorite MCU villain. And when I saw him in the trailer for Morbius, I was really excited. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? What? And I really love Vulture, man. I really love Michael Keaton's Vulture. It reminded me of the Birdman movie too a lot, and I love Birdman. But yeah, nah, it's Loki. A lot of people do have Loki as their favorite. I love Loki, but I gotta put Vulture as my favorite. I don't know. Loki was good in Thor, but his motivation changes every movie. I really loved him in the Avengers movie. Again, I think the reason why his motivation changes is because he's the master of mischief or the god of mischief. I don't know. I loved him in Ragnarok. In Infinity War, I can't really say anything because he only popped up at the beginning real quick. I remember how shocked the theater was when Loki died. I remember everyone was like, oh, you heard a lot of gasp. You guys hear that, right? Yeah, that's the washing machine. I'm actually about to go dry my clothes. It's just going to take a second, so please, guys, do not leave. I'm actually going to read one more comment. Two more comments, actually, because I see Andrew just popped up. My favorite is either Red Skull or Zemo. I really did like Vulture. Yeah, me too, man. But I'm actually going to quickly go put the clothes where it needs to be. It's just going to take a second. So, guys, please bear with me. Andrew's favorite villain is a Thanos. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it's Thanos. Also, Dennis, I'm about to read your comment. But yeah, Dennis, I'm about to read it. So when I get back, I will obviously read it. But I'll be there in a bit, guys. Please do not step away. You guys actually go ahead and comment more because I'll be there in a second. Hold up, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Hold up. Give me a minute, guys. Don't click out. I'm actually back. You guys could probably hear me. You guys could probably have heard me, but yeah, I don't know if you guys were hearing me, but I just quickly had to get. But I don't like the MCU. I'm a fan of superhero movies. We who take themselves seriously, also known as not the MCU. I like the MCU, but I will agree I prefer darker, serious tone movies. All right, let me try to remember my favorite. Okay, so my 5 favorite comic book movies. Number 1, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Number 2, Batman vs Superman. Number 3, The Dark Knight. How did I almost forget The Dark Knight? Number 4, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is more comedic, but yeah. Number 5, it's Joker. Number 6 is Logan. So you can see there, I have already a lot of darker movies. So I'm a big fan of dark movies. I love that Zack Snyder Watchmen film. The Godfather is my favorite movie of all time, and that was a very serious crime thriller film. So I am more leaning, like if you give me a darker movie, I'll more than likely like it. But I'm also a fan of comedic films. Like my favorite MCU movie is Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm fine with it as long as it makes sense for the story. So even though I am more on Dennis's side, I do still like MCU movies. I'm a big MCU fan. Like I'm having fun with Falcon and Winter Soldier right now. I love WandaVision. I can't wait for Black Widow and the Loki series. But I will agree on one thing: is I prefer darker toned films. I have like a better connection to them. But Captain America, the First Avenger, and Thor were serious for the most time. They were the first phase of Marvel was much more darker toned than the rest of the MCU. Like the Incredible Hulk. I love the Incredible Hulk. That's one of my favorite MCU movies. I know that's a surprise to many, but I don't know. I love that first ever. And yeah, Nathaniel also mentions the same thing I said, but the first phase knew when to be serious most of the time. One criticism I have given the MCU in years is I love the comedy in the MCU. I love all the comedy. But there are times in MCU movies, especially recently in the last 5 years, that there are moments in the movie where they're like cracking jokes and you're there like, is this really the right time to place it? Because there's always jokes. Like BVS had a joke. Remember, is she with you? I thought she was with you. Look, like you can place a joke anywhere in a movie. You just need to know how to time it. You got to know when to put it. You got to know when it's appropriate for the film to flow well. And the MCU in recent years has not been flowing well with comedy. And there's a lot of comedic moments in the MCU that work very well for me. Like Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy to me is how to put comedy in movies where it flows right, but it feels serious when it needs to be serious. And I love Endgame and I love Infinity War. But there were scenes in Endgame where I was like, all right, can we cut down with the comedy and get to the film itself? But yeah. Next comment by Andrew. Hulk 2008 was the most accurate of the character. I'm fine if it's not comic book accurate. I remember I made a video saying that comic accuracy to me is not important. To me, comic accuracy isn't very important. I'm a big comic book fan. That's actually how I became a movie fan, because I was more into comics for a long time. I used to collect comics a lot, and so I started more reading them online because it's cheaper that way. But I'm fine if a movie doesn't go comic accurate, because to me, give me a good story regardless of what the characters are like in the comics. And hey, at the end of the day, winning is what is most important. But I will say that Hulk 2008 film is my favorite Hulk version in a live action movie. Edward Norton to me portrayed Hulk really, really well. And I cannot wait. Actually, wait, I almost said never mind, forget that. One thing I am excited for She-Hulk, and that is to see Abomination, because the guy who played Abomination is coming back. And I remember for years I've been like, why are you leaving it up at the end? Like, we know he's alive. We know there's like still gamma radiation, like all this. And it's like, you're just going to leave us off with this little cliffhanger? I don't know, my dude, but hey, I'm glad we're going to see Abomination soon. But also, this one's interesting. Nathaniel Morgan comments that the Speed of Force might be my new favorite DCU theme. I got to tell you guys a fun fact. So every night before I go to bed, for like 2 hours around my neighborhood, I go for a run because I like running. To me, it's a good way to lose weight. That theme, I've been using it a lot. Like my playlist, my Spotify playlist, or not my Spotify. I actually use this other app, which technically is legal, but I put a lot of comic book themes because comic book themes motivate me. For example, the Warehouse theme from BVS, Beautiful Lie, the Man of Steel theme, the new Justice League theme. I think it's called War at War Crew Power, something like that. But there's a lot of themes. But there's been one theme that's been helping me a lot, like to work out more, and that is the Speed of Force. Like you're, and when I'm running, I have that blasting, and I feel like I'm the Flash, like outrunning time, saving the league. I'm telling you, that song motivates me. Like the people in my neighborhood probably look at me as idiots when I'm like running. I'm like I'm just running randomly, like because of that theme I'm playing. But if they were hearing the theme with me, they'd feel the same motivation. Also, we're getting a new comments, guys. Give me a minute. Sorry. I'm trying to get them all caught up. Let me try. Hold up. I'm sorry about that, guys. But next comment by MD Ambassador. Hey, but also, I got your text message, Ambassador, on Instagram. I've actually not been able to get on Instagram recently, but I will respond to that once I am able to read it. But I've not been on Instagram all day, but I did get the message. But yeah. Next comment by Nathaniel. Yeah, Andrew, I love the Incredible Hulk movie. I love that Incredible Hulk movie. Next comment, crime wave in Gotham. Other breaking news, water, wet. I love him. Like I like Zack Snyder's comedy. I know that not many people ever say that, but Zack Snyder has this funny, subtle way of bringing in comedy. Like I remember my theater going crazy when Batman Bruce Wayne tells Clark Kent is like maybe it's the Gotham City in me, but we don't do well with freaks dressed as clowns. And I remember the whole theater was laughing. And then there was a scene where, at the end when the Trinity unites, he's like, "Is she with you?" "Thought she was with you." I remember laughing there. That was one of my favorite comic book scenes where you see the Trinity. You're I don't know. I love that. But yeah, that was also a funny scene. Next one by Ambassador. Humor is in a film has be balanced. James Gunn knows top balance action, drama, and humor well. Maybe one of the best directors that can. I'm telling you, I think he's the best director when it comes to being crazy. And he balances humor and heart very well. And I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And so I really love how James Gunn does his comedy. Slither is another great film where you can see the comedy in him. The Suicide Squad trailer, I'm having fun with it. But yeah. Next comment by Dennis. People forget that Superman only flies because the cartoons couldn't animate the jump building in a single bound. Yeah. That's actually... I can't blame them. The animation's hard. I've tried animation. It's really hard. But yeah, it is easier to make someone fly rather than jump buildings in a single leap. I remember in Shazam, there was a scene I loved where Shazam, he jumps up, he tries doing what Superman does, which is jumping an entire building in a single leap or in a single bound. And he like crashes into a window. He's like, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." Like, I love that scene because, I'm a big Superman fan and seeing kind of like that. But yeah, Crew at War Power. Thank you. I know it said War Power, but I forgot the theme's name. But also, welcome, King Cucumber. Hold up. Next comment. Wait. Yeah. What's up, King Cucumber? By the way, earlier we did a Godzilla vs. Kong stream, and I decided to make a second stream for the people who weren't able to see Godzilla vs. Kong. I might do another one next week just because some people weren't able to watch the film. Because I don't know. Some people weren't able to watch Godzilla vs. Kong, and so I'm just gonna push back the spoiler discussion for next week. I still have the first spoiler discussion here, but I'm just gonna do a part 2 for more people to join because I was getting a lot of messages telling me that they weren't able to join because of because the film came out 2 days ago. Some people don't have HBO Max. Some people don't have access to a theater close to them. Oh my god. Oh my bad. I actually mean to look that. But yeah. Next comment by Keen Cucumber. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm trying. Okay. Doubt that the Blue Beetle movie will ever happen. I hope we do. Blue Beetle, I know this comes as a surprise. It's one of my favorite DC characters all time. Mostly because growing up, he was the first ever Hispanic character I ever got to read a comic of. And as a Hispanic, it was kind of cool to see someone I can relate to. Seeing he's Mexican American, and that's what I am. And so I kind of had this relatability with him. There are stories where they showed Mexican American things like in the comics. And so I grew up a little more with Blue Beetle. So I am hoping we get to see the Blue Beetle movie. I do think it will happen since it recently just got announced. But again, that's what I said about New Gods 3 years ago. And look where we are now. But yeah, next comment by Ambassador. That's fine, bud. Or just get with me on Twitter. I will get with you on Instagram after I get off. I get off the stream. But yeah. I love Slither. I love Slither, man. That was my first ever James Gunn movie, but I love Slither. It was, I think I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I saw Slither, so I could be wrong about that. Next comment by Cisco H. I'm not sure if this guy is a new subscriber, but hey, welcome to the stream, man. It's always awesome to meet new people here on the stream. But am I the only one not saddened by the New Gods being canceled? I feel it was gonna be woke as HELL. Why am I? That's not really a bad word. Okay, hell, because I don't know. YouTube monetization is very sensitive, so I'm just gonna say hell. As this point in time, there were people skeptical on that because the director of Wrinkle in Time was gonna be directing this film. I forgot what her name is. I'm not a fan of Wrinkle in Time. I think it's an film, but I will say the visuals look stunning in Wrinkle in Time. But regardless, I was still excited. I don't know though. I can't really say if the movie was gonna be woke, but I will say something. I wasn't disappointed at New Gods being canceled, mainly because we all expected it to. Because the last update we got for New Gods was back in 2019, so I wasn't surprised when they canceled it, because in the film fan community for like 2 years we've been saying, yeah, it's gonna get canceled eventually, and it finally came. I was more intrigued to see what they were going to go with it. I don't know if it was going to be woke. I really can't say anything because I've not seen the script. But hey, I could be wrong. I really just wanted to see what they were going to go for. But yeah, next comment by the Ambassador. I saw Godzilla vs. Kong last night. It was awesome. Got to see it in theaters. It was great, right? Yeah, I got to see it 2 days ago in theaters with some of my friends, and the movie looks stunning in theaters. Like, I gotta recommend this to anyone who lives in a place where there's theaters open. If to anyone who lives nearby new theaters, I really recommend you gotta watch this film in theaters. If you can't, that's fine. At the end of the day, it's still a very fun film that I had a lot of fun with. But I'm telling you, if you can experience this film theatrically, I really recommend it because the film looks beautiful and a big theatrical experience. I love that theatrical experience, man. I remember going into the theaters. I did get to go watch Nobody in theaters too, but for Godzilla vs. Kong, I was especially pumped up. I remember I got a large popcorn, a large soda. I was going in there excited. I had some of my friends near me. We went to go watch Godzilla vs. Kong, and then after, I came home. Well, no, we went to IHOP to go eat, and we had a lot of fun. I remember the whole time we were kind of like making fun of the movie where like it was like Kong. No, I'm not actually gonna say that because that's a spoiler. But we were having fun. I had fun with the film, man. I did do a non-spoiler review yesterday, I believe. So if you want to see my non-spoiler review, go ahead and check that out. But I had fun with it. I really enjoyed the film. Yeah, but I really had fun. And Ambassador's right, man. The film looks stunning in the theaters. But yeah, Cisco comments also, yes, I'm a new sub. The algorithm brought me here on its own. Thank you, Cisco. It's always amazing to have fellow film fans here. Since you're new to the channel, just a little quick quick little what my channel is. We just talk about movies basically, whether it's Star Wars, Marvel, DC, really anything. We just talk about movies. Yeah, and I do a lot of these live streams where we just talk about movies because I love live streams because I get to talk to you guys. So yeah, welcome Cisco to the live stream. I hope you have fun here. But yeah, hold up, wait. I'm trying to see which comments I'm missing. Okay, next comment by Ambassador. I'd rather see Snyder do a New Gods project, or maybe it get turned into an animated feature or series. If not Snyder, then somehow with credit in the animation film. I actually would love to see if Snyder directs anything. I'm excited, regardless. But yeah, I would say I would love to see because Snyder loves mythology. He loves like God mythology, like he likes referencing gods in his films. So I do think that Zach would have loved to do a project like that. But I don't think we'll ever see New Gods in recent years. There isn't that many people mad about it. I mean, I remember I told my sister, who's a big DC fan, about it, and she was like, I didn't even know New Gods was a thing. I wasn't really saddened because I expected this to happen 2 years ago. It was just a matter of time before they canceled it. But yeah, you're right. If Zack Snyder was to direct this film, I would have been more excited. No disrespect to the director of Wrinkle in Time, just that I'm not the biggest fan of hers. But yeah, next comment by Dennis. Isaac, search the short fan film The Three Jokers by LEQ. It's one of the best Batman movies I ever saw. I actually did get to see that I think a week ago or a few days ago. I think you recommended me this last time. I saw it. I actually really liked it. It actually looked really cool. And yeah, to all those watching the stream right now, if you have enough time later in the day, there's a short film called The Three Jokers by LEQ. I actually really enjoyed it, and I really recommend it. But yeah, next comment. I'm having some friends over on the 16th for my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Nathaniel. Hope you have a great birthday. And I'm going to show one of my friends the Snyder Cut and eat Chick-fil-A the perfect night. Yeah, that sounds cool. The Snyder Cut and Chick-fil-A, that would be my dream birthday. That would be a dream birthday. My birthday's around December. There isn't many movies that come out in December, but I remember 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I actually got to watch Into the Spider-Verse in theaters for my birthday, and I had a lot of fun. I remember I still think Into the Spider-Verse is my second favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. First one being Spider-Man 2. I remember when I went into the Spider-Verse, I was more like, you know what? I didn't like the trailer. I was never the biggest fan of Miles Morales, although he's a Latino like me, so I was kind of proud. I know it sounds weird, but I get proud when I see Hispanic characters. But I wasn't very excited for the trailer, but then the movie came out, and I remember leaving that theater being like, wow, what did I just witness? The film looked beautiful. The film was a great film. I had a lot of fun with it. Emotional story. The soundtrack was great. And I really loved a lot about the film. But hey, man, that's going to be an amazing birthday, and happy birthday to you, Nathaniel. Happy birthday to you, and I hope you have a great birthday, and I hope your friend really loves the Snyder Cut, because I would have loved this if it came out during my birthday. But hey, I hope you have a great birthday. But yeah, next comment by Nathaniel. Speaking of Batman fan films, have you seen Batman Dying is Easy, Isaac? Yeah, I actually got to see it with Max from Movie Madness Entertainment. He was doing a stream, and he invited me on, and I got to see it with him. I actually think it looks really nice. I really liked it a lot. It looked very professional. There were scenes that felt like it was a cinematic scene. So I don't know who the guy who made it is, but I gotta say, man, it looked top notch, amazing, and I really recommend that one too to everyone. But yeah, next comment, Nathaniel Morgan. I've seen it. It was top notch. Bat in the Sun always does good work, and yeah, guys, I really recommend it. If you're a big Batman fan, my favorite Batman character is. I messed that up. My favorite fictional character of all time is Batman, and I'm telling you, this this fan film. It's really good, man, and I really recommend it to Batman fans. I'm a big Batman fan. Again, he's my favorite fictional character of all time, so I really recommend it. Um, I think a Zack Snyder Old Republic of Force Unleashed film would be. Wait. Oh wait, those are emojis. Hold up, let me. Oh, yeah, yeah, that would be amazing. But next comment by Ambassador Snyder Cut and a medium rare porterhouse a steak. That would be a dream night. Not to mention porter. Yeah, when I watched the Snyder Cut the first time, I before we started, um, basically the day before, we bought some Little Caesars pizza at my house, and I heated it up in the microwave, that I could eat it while watching the movie. But the funny thing is, I was so focused on the movie that I went like an hour without eating my pizza. And eventually I saw it there. It was cold again. Had to pause the movie, go microwave it again. And then I got back to pizza. And I was eating it, but I wasn't really paying attention to how I was eating it. And I remember I got my shirt dirty because of that. And the thing I hated, it was like a light blue shirt, so that it was very noticeable. I'm glad I didn't wear a white shirt because white shirts, nobody can wear white. Wearing white shirts is like asking to get something spilled on you. But yeah, uh, yeah, I tend to not be able to eat real food when I watch movies. Like I can't eat like a burger or fries, or I can't eat a burger while watching a brand new film because I'm like paying attention too much to the movie that a lot of the stuff in the burger will like fall out. So typically when I'm in movie theaters, I'll only buy like popcorn, a soda, and even then sometimes like I'll like accidentally spill some popcorn, which I always feel bad for. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I get like really nervous before movies because the hype, the anticipation. I remember. Okay, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I always like to be at the movies an hour before the movie starts. I know that sounds crazy, but I like to get my popcorn. I like to go into the seats, and I like to talk to other movie fans because that's what I typically do. I'm like, "Hey, are you a fan of this?" And I get to talk to them. But that was before the pandemic. During the pandemic, I've gone to the movies like around 7 or 8 times during the pandemic. They're, obviously limited capacities. I did get to see this family. I got to see this family that's sat in front of, like in the row in front of me. It was like a family of 6. I think there was like 4 kids, the wife, and then the husband. All of them were wearing shirts that said Team Godzilla, except the dad, who had a shirt that said Team Kong. And I'm like, dang. I told him about my YouTube channel because I got to talk to the guy a little bit. But I love that about theaters. Next time by Nathaniel. Hold up, I'm trying to find something. Okay. Back to the stream. When I first watched the Snyder Cut, it was with my brother and sister with Domino's Pizza during lunch. That's awesome, man. Anything goes with the Snyder Cut, whether it's food, friends, or whatever. When I first watched it, it was actually alone because I got to see the movie early. It was on a Sunday. I remember I was surprised that day. So I watched it in my bedroom. The thing about my bedroom is I have a small TV, so it did kind of suck seeing it in the TV that I had. But then it was on Thursday when the movie got released to the public. I saw it again, but in my living room TV where it's a bigger TV. There's speakers there, and I got to see it in a bigger screen. And now I'm like, I wish I could see it in a big TV, like in a theatrical experience, if you know what I mean. And then I watched it again that night. Awesome, man. Snyder Cut. You can never go wrong with Snyder Cut. The next time I watch it, I will be watching it black and white though. Hold up, I'm trying to pop it up. I spent more time that day watching the Snyder Cut than sleep that I got that night. Who cares about sleep when you got the Snyder Cut there? Like, I had a friend who told me that he was so excited for the Snyder Cut that he actually woke up at 2 a.m. to watch it. But he was so tired that the minute that the Snyder Cut ended, like once the credits rolled, he passed out. He passed asleep. Also, one of my neighbors is walking out right now. My window's open, and I think he can see me doing the stream. But yeah, and you can never go wrong with the Snyder cut. I also lost some sleep because I got the email sent, and that day I was so busy that when I got home and I got the email that I could watch the movie, I was surprised, and I think I got the email. I saw it at 10 p.m. and it ended around 2 a.m. ish, somewhere around there. I remember being so exhausted the next day, but I was like, I don't care. I got to see the movie, and that's all that matters. And the thing is, if anything, it wasn't too early. It was actually too late because the movie was supposed to come out in 2017. But we all know what happened. Mr. Whedon himself came along, and we ended up getting the most disastrous movie of all time. I think my neighbor just saw me doing the stream. I don't think he's able to see the computer and the camera. But yeah, I think he can see me. Yeah, I don't think he saw me, but that's funny. Maybe one of you guys is my neighbor. Maybe. Nah, I'm joking. Maybe Nathaniel is. Maybe Ambassador is. Maybe Cisco is. Maybe one of y'all is my neighbor. No, I'm joking. I am using my neighbor's Wi-Fi though, so I hope that's not the case. Hold up, I am trying to. All right, my clothes got dried. All right, my clothes actually just got dried. So if you heard that beep, that's what it is. Also, I forgot to read this. I have no regrets. Yeah, who would have regrets to watching the Snyder Cut? We all, like I've said this, the Snyder Cut exceeded my expectations beyond what I expected it, which is surprising. Because I knew it was going to be amazing, but yeah. Next comment by Nathaniel. I'm not your neighbor, but I'd love to be. Yeah, I would love to meet a subscriber one day. Although a lot of my friends in my personal life are subscribers, I would still love to meet one of y'all, like one that I've got to meet on YouTube and not in real life. But yeah, maybe Comic-Con. Guys, I'm writing a book which can be described as Batman meets LA Confidential. And yes, Harvey Bullock is portrayed. What the heck? Okay, there's a car outside with the hood open, but I don't know. And yes, Harvey Bullock is portrayed as a mix between Max Payne and Bud White. Awesome, man. That sounds like it's gonna be a cool story. I remember when I was like a few years ago, I used to write scripts a lot. Where when a movie got confirmed, I would like write my own script as if I was actually developing a movie. I remember I did this for the Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman. I did this for Spider-Man Far From Home, and I did this for Endgame, where I made my own script before the movie came out, kind of like what I would have done if the movie came out. Some of them suck. I've done so many scripts. I've even done original stories, but I don't know. I used to do that a lot, where I would like write scripts. Now I kind of stopped because recently, I have a lot of things going on, and mostly on my personal, like in my free time, I like to do YouTube now because YouTube is very fun. Also, we're about to hit an hour. That's awesome, man. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Story writing, that kind of stuff is cool. I used to write a lot of scripts for like movies coming up, and I kind of want to get back to maybe do one last script one day, kind of like do my own version of like stories. But I do that a lot. I remember my last one that I did was like a year ago for Flashpoint, which I never got to finish, but I went like halfway through, did Flashpoint, and yeah, I like that. I love script writing a lot. But yeah, I've been thinking, and Batman could have been its own cinematic universe, all on its own without the rest of the DC universe. Even let me actually drink some water before I read that. I'm sorry, I'm already dying of dehydration again. Batman has very big characters like Catwoman, Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, like Joker, Bane, Riddler. There's so many Batman characters that you could actually genuinely, if they were to do its own Batman cinematic universe, they could do that. Like a Joker movie, Bane movie. I don't think they will ever do that. mostly because they're probably going to worry more about other IPs like Flash, Superman, all these other IPs. But yeah, Batman. Honestly, right now they were. Let's say right now AT&T announced we're going to make a Batman cinematic universe. That would make sense to me because Batman has a lot of popular characters. But yeah, wow, I would love to read it. Yeah, I have them in notebooks, so I would have to take pictures of them. But if I was to do one now, I would probably do it in Google Docs because it's easier that way, I guess. But yeah, I used to love doing a lot of script writing, and nowadays I don't have much time. Typically, I'm really busy doing other stuff, and typically in my free time, I like to do YouTube. But yeah, I definitely think about writing movies in my head, and there's plots, but I really write them down, and when I do, I rarely follow through until the end. Yeah, yeah, that happens to me too, where I'll picture my own movie in my head, but I won't actually write it or film it, obviously. That actually happens a lot to me too. But yeah, awesome, man. If you ever want to write scripts, you go ahead and do that. I love doing YouTube, but it can get pretty stressful for me sometimes. I have to take a break for like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, YouTube gets stressful to me too. Typically there are times where I can, like, if I ever make YouTube into a real job, I would honestly be doing more live streams because live streams are fun. You get to do you get to interact with more people. But because YouTube isn't a job to me or like a big job, I can't really make that choice because I'd go broke if I only focused on YouTube. But YouTube does get stressful. I remember I said this, I think early January, I was thinking about quitting YouTube because I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. And then around February, I was again planning on quitting YouTube again, mostly because there were some things happening, around my own personal life. I remember I did take a break of YouTube once, and that was actually during October when I got the virus. I can't say the name of it, but you guys already know what it is. I got the virus. I remember for 2-3-ish weeks, I wasn't able to do videos because my voice was very exhausted. And like, I was very tired. Obviously, if you know the symptoms for the virus, I can't say the name because then I'll get demonetized. But for the virus, I was very exhausted. My head hurt a lot. I didn't want to get up from bed, drinking a ton of Gatorade. And there was a lot of stuff happening. And so when I had the virus, I did take a break from YouTube. Then eventually I came back and I made a video saying that I got the virus and I had to take a break. I ended up deleting the video mostly because I realized it wasn't movie related and I don't want to have videos on the channel that aren't movie related. But yeah, YouTube can get very stressful a lot. The only recommendation I can say is if YouTube feels stressful, take a break and then come back when you don't feel as stressed out. That's the only recommendation. But yeah, next comment by Liquid Me. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to read the name, but I cannot read. Liquid Metal Rob. I've actually never seen this guy, so welcome to the stream, man. Yeah. Hey Isaac, do you think the Black Widow post-credit scenes, someone will appear wearing a quantum realm suit? I think it'll be Deadpool, and he'll say the film got delayed by a year and it sucks. That would be funny. Like, I'd be in theaters just laughing if that happened. But no, I don't think we'll see it because remember, Black Widow was filming before the Fox Disney merger. So I don't expect something like that, but hey, I cannot wait for Black Widow. And also Nathaniel responded to that saying that is oddly specific. If anything, he's probably an executive at Disney trying to reveal some things to us. But yeah, I'm joking. But next comment by Dennis. The name of the story is GC Confidential. I'm on the first chapter, A Time Above, A Time Before, about the Wayne murders. That's awesome. That actually sounds cool. The second is But Things Fall, which shows its effects felt 20 years later. This kind of reminds me of BVS. Next comment, and the third adaptation of the case of the Chemical Syndicate, the first Batman story, and tells Batman's first case. That sounds awesome. So you're doing like an origin story. That actually sounds cool. That sounds like it could be like a real movie or like a real script or something like that. But that sounds awesome, man. And if I'm ever able to read your story, just let me know. If you ever want to contact me, hold up. Actually, let me take the time out of my right now. If anyone wants to support my social medias outside of YouTube, I actually have a Twitter and Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek on Twitter and Instagram. Links are actually in the description. You can find them. I also have my second channel in the link in the description. I don't upload on my second channel, mainly because I'm more focused on this channel. But hey, if you ever want to message me privately, at Isaac the Film Geek on Twitter and Instagram. For all those people who are here on this channel. Oh, wait, hold up, chat right too. I'm sorry, I'm seeing the stream. But yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you can, especially my Instagram. I've actually gotten to meet a lot of my subscribers on Instagram, like talk to them, and it's cool getting to hear them. I like knowing how people find my channel. Also, actually, you know what? Since right now we're taking time, you guys actually put down like what was the first ever video you saw? What was a video that got you into my channel? Because I like knowing that, but yeah, I like to find that kind of stuff out. But yeah, Daniel comments, that sounds cool. It's supposed to be like a TV show. Yeah, that actually sounds cool, man. That sounds really cool. So yeah, let me drink. That sounds really cool, man. But yeah, next comment by Nathaniel. Once I actually get Twitter and Instagram, hold up. Sorry guys. Once I actually get Twitter or Instagram, the first thing I will do probably be to follow you, but I don't have any social media. That's all. That's all right, man. Just do it whenever you want. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Alex, I saw the first one though. Yeah, Alex is actually someone I know. Like Alex is someone who I knew before YouTube because he went to my same high school. I'm not gonna say what because I don't want to get followed. I don't want to get stalked. But so yeah, he was one of the first ones. My first ever video was a review on the Sonic movie that got like 121 views. I remember that video, man. I remember being nervous when I was doing my review. If you go watch my first like 10-ish videos, I was really nervous. Super nervous. You can actually hear some quivering in my voice because I'm a very nervous person. But yeah. Yeah, Alex has been there from the beginning, man. That's awesome. Next time by wait, hold up. What was his name again? Liquid Metal Rob. Okay. I'm just gonna call you Rob if that's easy. I like to come up with stupid theories. I think Deadpool 3 is going to be in the MCU and rated PG, but to make up for the title, it will be rated R. Deadpool, if you're not murdering, you're not trying. That sounds awesome. I do think it will be. I mean, Kevin Feige did confirm that this new Deadpool movie will be R rated and connected to the MCU. But yeah, I've came up with dumb theories. Like, look, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but before Endgame came out, one big theory I had was Ultron was gonna come back. James Spader as Ultron. Obviously came out as wrong, but I love hearing stupid theories. Why? Because sometimes they come out to be true. Like Starro in the Suicide Squad. Who would have thought Starro would be in the Suicide Squad? But hey, it ended up happening. But yeah, next comment. Let me hold up. I'm trying to find the comment. Dennis, once you're done, it will be there. Will there be a way to read the story? I plan to publish it on an online blog. Awesome. For free, of course. That actually sounds awesome, man. Just let me know when you can. I actually have an email, which you can find in a link in the description. So you can just like contact me and then I can like promote it or whatever. Or if you want, you can just Twitter and Instagram at Isaac the Film Week. It's all on my link in the descriptions. I actually have like my second channel, my Instagram, my Twitter, my email. So if you ever want to contact me, I actually have all this stuff in the link in the description down below. But that sounds awesome, man. That sounds like it's gonna be a cool story. Maybe a Warner Bros. Executive reads it. credits you, and then you're now all of a sudden rich because you made an awesome Batman story, which will be cool. And then I'll get to tell everyone I got to talk to someone who made the Batman story. But yeah, hold up. I'm trying to check something real quick. Oh, we already got 8 viewers. Awesome, guys. Also, we've got an hour and 10 minutes. That is awesome. This stream is actually doing better than the Godzilla vs. Kong one. The Godzilla vs. Kong one was mainly because some people weren't able to join. Hold up. Yeah. Sorry guys. I was just reading something real quick. But yeah, the Godzilla vs. Kong one, we had to cancel it real quick because a lot of people were telling me, hey, I can't join because I haven't seen the movie. So I'll just postpone it next week. I do have the spoiler discussion still up on YouTube. So if you're joining us and you want to see the spoiler discussion, you can actually go find it on my channel. But yeah, also, I noticed we haven't been talking too much about this, but the Trench movie. Let's be honest. Who was excited? Who was excited for the Trench movie? Like right now, someone tell me. Who was excited for the Trench movie? No, I've not. Okay, why is it? Okay, there we go. We're back. I did not. I never heard anyone say they were excited for the Trench movie. I didn't hear anyone say it. And we live in a society, but I wasn't hearing anyone say how much excited they were. I don't think there was really any excitement for the film. I personally wasn't very excited for it. But again, I never heard anyone say they were excited for it. But yeah. Next comment by Nathaniel. Have you seen the honest trailer for the Snyder Cut that came out a few weeks ago? It was pretty toxic during some parts. I've actually not seen it yet. I've not seen it, and the reason why it's because I'm not the biggest fan of honest trailers anymore. When I was younger, I liked them, but I don't know. After a while, I don't know. I just wasn't being. I wasn't being I stopped being a big fan of Screen Junkies in general. Although I don't like Andy Signor, I will admit one of the biggest reasons why I unsubscribed was it felt like after Andy Signor left, they really didn't really know what was happening. But yeah, absolutely no one. Yeah, no one was really excited for the Trench. I've never heard anyone, no one. But hey, I could be wrong. There could be some people who were excited for the Trench movie. I really wonder what it would have been about, but Warner Bros. Makes so much dumb money decisions when coming to DC. They have made a lot of dumb decisions. Trench was one I was confused about, and yeah. Was anyone excited for Guardians of the Galaxy before it came out? I actually wait. How old was I? 12. I was like 11, 10. I was actually excited because I had read Guardians of the Galaxy comics. I just did not expect it would be as good as how it would have been, how it became. And now James Gunn's famous. Guardians of the Galaxy is a very recognizable IP. But yeah, also next comment by Rob. Let me drink some water right now. Sorry, guys. I'm actually getting really exhausted. Earlier, I did a 40-minute stream. Right now, I'm doing an hour and 14 minutes. So right now, my voice is almost dead. But actually, you know what? Everyone right now on the stream, before I read Rob's question, if you actually want to join the stream real quick, contact me on Twitter and Instagram, or one of them. Message me if you actually want to be on the stream, just real quick, just to help me out. So yeah, just contact me there if anyone wants to join the stream. And let's get back into the questions. But yeah, have you been watching the new cartoon adaptation of Invincible? If so, what do you think? I think it's pretty awesome. I actually haven't seen it yet, but wait. Yeah, I actually haven't seen it yet, but I might actually end up seeing it because from what you've said, it seems very positive. I've not seen it, nor have I seen a trailer, but I'll actually later today check out a trailer, see how much I like it or don't like it, and maybe possibly see the new Invincible trailer, or the new the new cartoon thing I'm messing up. Why am I messing up a lot right now? Mainly because I'm probably exhausted, but yeah, so I might actually end up watching it. or a trailer came out. By the way, I to make it seem connected, he was talking about if anyone was excited for Guardians of the Galaxy when it came out or a trailer came out. Yeah, a lot of people didn't even know what the Guardians of the Galaxy were. A lot of people didn't know what the Guardians of the Galaxy were, and a lot of people were very confused. Like, what the heck are they? A talking tree, a talking raccoon? Like, a lot of people were like, what? But eventually it became very popular. Guardians of the Galaxy till this day is a very recognizable IP. It's insanely popular. It's insanely popular. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Guardians of the Galaxy would be as popular as it is today? I did not expect. I did not expect Guardians of the Galaxy to do as well as it did. Hold up, I'm trying to put the graphic. I did not expect it to be as popular as it ended up becoming. But hey, we live in a world where now Guardians of the Galaxy is very popular. The second film, the first film, they're both very loved. They eventually fired James Gunn because of those tweets. And then, DC picked him up. They were like, hey, you make whatever movie you want to do. And he chose Suicide Squad. And I think, I think the trailers for the Suicide Squad were fantastic. Especially the second one called the Rebellion trailer. I think they were great. I understand why some people don't like it. But, I really enjoyed the trailer. But, I can understand why some people don't like it. I personally had fun with it. I really enjoyed it. And, oh, my God. Okay, right now, I know Nathaniel pointed this out, but when I did my Godzilla vs. Kong review, I was actually really sick right now. I have a very runny nose. So my head right now, I'm getting a few headaches right now. Oh, my God. Okay, sorry, guys. I know you guys were here to see New Gods and Trench conversation, but right now my head hurts. Wow. Also, we got some viewers. Ooh, awesome. Actually, let me check right now. Viewer activity, stream settings. I'm right now checking the analytics. I don't know why, but what's that noise? 79 playbacks. That actually surprises me. 79 playbacks. That is very surprising. I did not expect that. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to check something right now. I'm trying to check the stream, how it's doing. Stream health is good. Analytics, chat rate, streaming settings. I might actually end up having to end this stream because right now I'm feeling really tired. Hold up. I am really feeling tired right now. I'm sorry, guys. Hold up. I'm trying to put this back. But yeah, I'm feeling right now very like my head, like I'm getting headaches. I'm getting some big headaches right now. Right now I'm feeling kind of sick right now. Again, it's not the pandemic, but my throat right now feels really dry. Not dry like usual. Not like it doesn't feel as dry as when I'm dehydrated. It feels different. Like my throat right now is kind of hurting actually. So I think I'm gonna have to end off the stream a little bit early. I wanted to go for 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna have to end it off just because I'm really not feeling good right now. So I think I'm gonna have to end it off. For the people watching, I'm really sorry. Sorry, my head's just hurting a lot right now. This weekend, just to give you all an update as to what videos you guys should expect. On Sunday, I'm actually going to be uploading my ranking of the DCEU, like all the DCEU movies, ranking them like my 10 DCEU movies. I'm going to rank them all, like from least favorite to most favorite. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to be on the lookout for that, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on the notification bells. But right now, my throat is actually kind of hurting. And my head right now, I'm getting big headaches. So I'm sorry guys. I'm going to have to end it off real quick. Probably just drop some final messages. And then I'm going to have to head out. But yeah, hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Nate. He pointed out my video. I remember when I did that review, I wanted to do it. I wanted to get it out of the way because I was feeling really sick. But I really hate, like right now it's allergy season. And I really absolutely hate the pollen. There's so much pollen outside. But yeah, this weekend I probably will not be doing a stream. So don't expect a stream, but on Sunday I will be dropping a ranking video of my top 10, my ranking of the DCU, including Zack Snyder's Justice League, Batman vs Superman, Wonder Man 84, Man of Steel, all these movies coming out. Sorry guys if I'm looking out a lot out the window. I keep seeing people passing by. But yeah, hold up. Next comment by Dennis. All right, get well soon. Thanks, man. Sorry, I was getting a big headache earlier, but right now it's getting bigger and my throat's getting a little drier. So I'm really sorry. Sorry. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end off the stream. Just a few final things. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on notification bells. My name is Isaac, and I'm a fellow film geek. And if you want to be a part of the fellow film geek community, all you have to do is, again, subscribe, turn on notification bells. We talk about movies, movie news, and everything in the wonderful world of movies. We do trailer reactions, do reviews, we do all kinds of movie-related stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on notification bells. And if you want to support us on more than just YouTube, I have Twitter and Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek. Link is in the description down below. I also have a second YouTube channel in which it's going to be more of a backup in case something ever happens to this channel. But it's going to be, I might even plan on doing more videos over there. And that is, it's in the link in the description. You'll eventually find it. And yeah, I'm going to have to end off the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I want to thank all of you for being a part of today. Thank you to Dennis, Nathaniel, Rob, Caleb, trying to see Cisco, Alex. There's a lot of people. I'm trying to scroll up. Oh my god. Ambassador, Andrew, everyone who was part of today's stream. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone who was a part of it. And yeah, when should you expect my next stream? Next week up, maybe next Friday. Not sure yet, though. I'll have to see. And yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. And I'm just gonna head out because again, my throat feels really dry. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.